So the blank field produced an enormous crop of, so what word should go in there? What kind of field would produce a lot of crops? What does the ground need to be in order for things to grow? Do you know? Go ahead. Right, fertile. If something's fertile, that means that it's able to grow, it has good soil. Number 2, the 2 horses pulled a golden chariot. Right, this word is chariot. Right, let me say the words for you. Barren, chariot, fertile, and shrouded. Number 3, the blank mountain was difficult to see. Right, shrouded. If something is shrouded, usually you hear it says shrouded in secrecy. It means you can't see it very well. And then number 4, the sandy desert was dry and barren. Right. A synonym for barren is empty. Okay, so let's move to our story and do some active reading. And you'll see that I've already done some active reading. The audio is on classwork for this story. Let me see if we can listen to it. So today is the week of 11/9. I'm going to go to the schedule. You can see I've just put in some notes here for you guys. This is the interactive reader. This is the book that we're going to be using where these stories come from. I will try and always put them down below so that you can open them in Kami. But if you would just rather like to look at them in the book, you can just click on that. The audio, most of the stories we're going to read, this is where you'll find the audio for them. You don't have to listen to them, but it's there if you would like to. So here's the story that we're going to listen to. Remember today, the exit ticket before you leave class, you want to make sure that you fill that out. It's just a form and it'll be sent to me and I'll give you your points. Yes. Yes, you need to check the schedule every day because as we do this in school, I may find things that I need to add or fix. So yeah, and sign into my class and also sign into Mr. Kasunik's class, the virtual classroom. Don't get out of the habit of signing into both places. So when you guys aren't in school, you need to sign in 2 places, okay? So we're gonna listen to this, we're gonna do some active reading. Okay, so we're going to pause there for a second because I have some questions here as I'm listening to it. You can see that in the title, remember, we always look at the title for the theme. And I did this after I listened to Ceres is the goddess of grain. And this girl's name, I can't say it very well, but this reminds me of Prosper. So I wonder if she has something to do with being prosperous. Over here on the side, it says analyze visuals. What can you tell about the girl's emotions based on her body positioning and the fuzziness of the illustration? Now they're talking about this picture on this next page. It's not real good um, on the copied version, but if you look on classwork and go to the online version, you can see, but you can kind of see her face. How does her face look here? What kind of emotions do you think she's feeling? Go ahead. Scared? Doesn't look like she wants to go, does it? And you can see this is Pluto, and he's dark, and he's the god of the underworld, which is probably like hell, do you think? So maybe in the Greeks and Romans, they told stories like this. So maybe in this is the Greek story, maybe in the Roman story, this may be Hades, who is the goddess of the underworld. Also here it says, reread lines 6 through 9. What extraordinary power is Pluto exhibiting? So over here you can see the numbers. So go up to 6, there's 9, 8, 7. So right here. So what kind of power do you think he is exhibiting? What kind of power does Pluto exhibit here? Do you notice that I put earthquake? I thought maybe that was an earthquake. Go ahead. So that's a pretty powerful, he's pretty powerful, right? So extraordinary power, which would be, let's see, kidnapping people, being able to separate the earth, being able to break open the earth. He's probably it seems like he's unstoppable, doesn't it? And then here is the definition for chariot. So this is where you'll find the definition for the word that needs to go into your digital notebook. A chariot is a two-wheeled vehicle used in ancient times. And so then I had a question too. I wanted to know, why did Pluto come up so ferociously and take this girl? Okay, so let's look over here. They have a C here. It's cause and effect. Reread lines 46 through 61. What are the effects of the queen's scream? So the queen saw Ceres dipping her son into fire. Any mother would scream. So what happened after that? Right. Exactly. So they realized that she was the goddess, and so now Ceres is refusing to tell them the secret to keep their crops growing. This word here, morning, is this when we wake up to come to school? No. What is this kind of morning? Spelled M-O-U. When you were in mourning, go ahead. Right. Usually when somebody dies, um, you're in mourning. Very good. And those are words with multiple meanings. Also, this word sounds like the other word, but they're not spelled the same. I was wondering when that was going to be. So as I was reading this, I realized, oh, I bet you this is talking about the seasons, because I know that myths try to explain things in life and why things happen. Like, why does thunder happen? Why does it snow? Why does it rain? And so down here you realize, yeah, so this was how they explained the 4 seasons that we have. Kind of a neat little story. But the cause and effect over here, what are the effects of the trick Pluto plays on Proserpina? She needs to return to him for 2 seasons throughout the year, causing fall and winter. Yeah, so that's kind of cool.